Hey everyone, Merry Christmas. Welcome to an intro to what I am planning on doing tomorrow. Tomorrow, well, let's back it up. I have the entire house to myself, and I have been wanting to try this for the longest time, and this is the first opportunity I can. Some of you are going to say, what's this have to do with currency? I'll get to that. Uh, I have a stupid little game some of you may have heard of. It's called Dead Rising. Um, if you are familiar with the game, you know there is a portion of the game where you can play for potentially 35 hours, with the catch being you can't stop. Now, I don't ever have 35 straight hours to attempt this game, but I do tomorrow. So, Wednesday between 7 and 8 a.m., I figure I'm going to start, and I'm going to live stream it. And what is the game? The game's Dead Rising. Basically, if you've ever seen, what is it, Dawn of the Dead? It's a zombie apocalypse game that takes place in a mall. It's just really bizarre. But like I said, the whole point of the game is to try to last what they call 17 days. Each day in the game is 2 real life hours, so that's 34 and change. You're talking 35 hours to play it, and the game is designed that you can't save it, so you're supposed to play straight through. I've never been able to attempt it. I'm going to attempt it tomorrow. Now, when I do this, I will be live streaming. I'll have a separate computer up so that I can read any comments that are up there. I can't promise I'll see them all because depending on what's going on in the game, I may or may not be able to do anything about it. But for those of you who have ever tried this game, you'll know that when you do this, there is a lot of, pardon the pun, dead time. There's a lot of times when you go into an area, get a bunch of stuff, and then you'll literally sit there for 2 hours just waiting for the time to click by. So some of the stream may seem a little boring if you were just watching it. And I agree, that's a lot of downtime to spread out over 35 hours. So I decided to get something to help pass the time. And let's take a peek. Ugh. There we go. This is 7,500 singles. Sorry, the floor is dirty. 7,500 singles is what I picked up so that I can go through all of these during that dead time. And of course, while I'm going through, if I find anything neat, I will make sure to bring it up. I don't think that I'll be able to show it during the stream because that's not the way that I've got the system set up. But after I go through all 7,500 of these, there'll be another video showing all the goodies that are being found in there. This is all going to be one search, all going to be done while I do this monster live stream. For those of you who are curious, I do have this handy dandy little bag here. This only held $4,600. I did put all of the stuff on the scale, the bag and the additional, and the total weight of $7,500 comes out to more than 17 pounds. At 7,500 singles, if these were all $100 bills, that would be $750,000. So if you were ever curious as to how much $750,000 in cash would look like, that's how big the stack would be if you were using $100 bills. Me, I'm just using ones, so that's only 7,500. Normally I don't get this much, but whenever the bank would call me up and say they've got 1,000 or 2, I set some aside in my bag, and I was planning on doing 5,000, and it turns out that things went just right that I can do 7,000. So I'm gonna search 7,500 singles while I do the live stream. I know most of you are like, well, you do currency, why are you gonna stream this one game? And I'm gonna do it because it's the only opportunity I ever have to do it. I've been thinking about this since June, and I knew that I'd have a few days to attempt it. So I'm gonna do it. If you care to jump in and say hi, great. If it's not your thing, no problem. My regular schedule is still up. This is just a one and done thing. I don't plan on making a career of this, but yeah, I'm gonna do it. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for bearing with me. That's my mountain of cash I have to sort through, and well, maybe I'll see some of you in that stream tomorrow. Like I said, sometime between 7 and 8 I'll start, and hopefully I'll be able to get through all 35 hours. If your character dies in that game before then, you'd have to start all over again, and I don't think I'll be starting all over again. All right, guys, I'll see you there.